It's just that I miss you so much.
Miss you too.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Purse First. Still the only podcast about the girls and gays who rap, and this is, what is we calling this? Like a bonus episode.
This is a bonus episode. Did you like our special Christmas bonus episode, Pierre, that you listened to?
I was just about to say we giving the people gifts for Christmas, but you already did that. I was like, work. I love it. It.
Pierre was in the comment like a listener, like, I know that's right. Of course, Pierre had no clue.
I love this.
Yes, welcome back to a special bonus episode of Purse First. I am Sesali, your rap girl auntie, also known as Bad Fat Black Girl.
And I am your rap girl uncle. I'm going to say Unc T because I seen a video the other day about gay uncles. I'm Unc T. Prince Pierre. Yeah.
So, how was your holidays, friend? How was what you get for Christmas?
Wait, how long
was
we
New
been
Year?
gone? Oh, it's been Christmas and New Year. We've been here. We was here for Thanksgiving, right? My whole eye situation.
Yeah.
We did that. Okay.
Yes, we've been here since your eye situation. I'm happy to see it's doing better.
Okay, yeah. So because of my eye, I did not go home for Christmas. I was like, Chicago ain't got to worry about me.
So what you do for Christmas?
I stayed here. I think we went over a friend's house. Did we go over TT's? I think we went over my friend Michael's house. But what did you do? I think I seen some of your rich gifts.
I did, first of all, and I know you lying because I ain't even get no gifts.
Well, was that before the holiday? You got a bracelet, right? Wait, I can't remember what. Somebody just tweeted this. Like, I realized that Christmas was special because we didn't get shit throughout the year. So when Christmas came about, like, we was happy, and it was like, these new kids really don't give a fuck about Christmas because we buying them toys every motherfucking day. And I was like, oh my God. I get my niece, anytime I see shit at the store, I'll be like, niece, you want it? So of course she don't give a fuck about Christmas.
And I feel like it's the opposite. Like, me and my partner don't really do Christmas gift exchanges because it's also because that's just like a stressful time for me because it'd be the holidays. I got a niece, I got family, then it'd be my birthday.
And you're Capricorn.
Like, yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I'm
going to do a TikTok about, I hate people who birthdays is close to, like, that's
yeah, like, people don't ever be, so it just be too stressful for me. So I'd be like, let's just not do it. But for my birthday, I just got back from a solo trip to Mexico City.
Wait, that was solo?
Yeah. That was a solo trip. Just me, myself, my thoughts, and my computer. I wrote like 6,000 words in 4 days. I was just going to different pretty ass places to write. Went to Nobu because Nobu is like my roof Chris. Like, I have to do one ghetto thing when I'm in any city, and I love to try the local Nobu of whatever city I'm in. So Nobu, Mexico City was beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, but I actually stayed home for Christmas too. We went home for Thanksgiving. And I was like, it's always one or the other for me. I'm never doing both. I'm never going home for Christmas or Thanksgiving. It's always one or the other. And usually it's Thanksgiving because it's not as cold. But yeah, so holidays were cute. Very low key, very in the house, solo trip for my birthday. And now I am energized and reinvigorated. I would like to talk about something very nice that I got for my birthday. For people who have been listening to the show for at least a year, you know.
Somebody put in the comments like it's been more than a year. Somebody said for 2-3 years.
Have given Pierre ample notice. He said fuck me last year and just didn't do it. So I started putting it out again this year. I started soft launching it again this year. As y'all know, most episodes of this podcast, if y'all watch the episodes on YouTube or see the clips, I am usually wearing the t-shirts of a rap girl or gay. And so I have been asking Pierre, I would like a Freaky Boys t-shirt. I have been an OG fan of the Freaky Boys since 2007, 2008. I would like a Freaky Boys t-shirt, and I'd be goddamned if, like, on the day, either the day of or the day before my birthday, I'll open up the mail and I had TT and Pierre on the titties. I am obsessed. This is my favorite birthday gift this year. Pierre actually did what he said he was going to do because apparently he's the boy.
I am the boy.
And period. Now I got my shirt. And Hoes is jealous too, because Hoes ain't got this. Apparently this is
I know. So my friends, one, I was like, oh, y'all really listen, because they was like, oh, you finally got it. I was like, wait, I thought that was the
you
girl.
Said finally.
I'm like, oh, y'all be listening to the deep cuts. They was like, oh, you finally got it. I seen it. I'm like, oh, y'all listening. But yeah, the girls ain't got that shirt.
When you see them two fingers touching. Okay, give me a second. Make sure that y'all are giving us those 5-star ratings, writing us those reviews on Apple Podcasts. It helps us get the show to the people that it needs to get to. Subscribe to our Patreon. It's only $5 a month. Subscribe on your laptop or on a browser. Don't subscribe via Apple apps, because they're going to charge you an extra tax. That's just a little hookup for y'all. But if you got it and you don't get no fuck, go ahead, whatever. You can subscribe to watch these episodes on YouTube as well, which you should do, so you can see the amazing Freaky Boys t-shirt that I got. And now, like I said, this is just a quick little bonus episode. So you have to listen to this episode all the way through, because we're actually here to announce the return of the official Purse First, our season 7 actually. So stay tuned to find out when we're coming back. Now, what you think about Caresha little snippet? She said it got to grow on us.
I love when that tweet resurfaced. When it first came out, I was like, Caresha needs to stop rapping. But I really need to just get in contact with her, Sesali. I really need to get in contact with her. When I tell you I will write all 12 songs of her next album and it will be the best thing you ever heard, I just got to find a way to get in contact with her. All that stuff that I think Santana is writing.
I actually think Santana stopped writing for her, and I think that's the problem.
Sesali, who in there talking about, it's T when them two fingers touching? I hate the pause. Like, I'm like, just say it. What is it's T when you see them two fingers touching? I'm like,
yeah, no, what sends me is the in the background. The ad-libs send me. Yeah.
I'm like, did she run out of breath during that? And then she thought she ate. Because to release that as a snippet, she blowing hookah. She thought she ate, Sesali, and you like it. And you like it. And you like it.
First of all, I need to know who produced it. I need to know, because that was the first thing. I was like, somebody could have done amazing things with this beat. The beat's so fat. Like, I'm sorry. I already envision it with like an Anicia feature. I love to hear Anicia rap off beat. I just feel like we just can't write it off. We only heard 2 lines. Just give it a second. I don't know if I don't feel like I have enough information.
Girl, please. Okay. I agree. I know how it is when we be like, girl, what is this? And then they come out and we be, it's T where you see those two fingers touching. I just think that line is stupid, because no, that's not T.
Yeah. And also, if we're gonna do this, guys, y'all have to understand that it is
Sesali, when that bitch did this, I was like, see, that's also
what irritated me about it. Like, not you did all of this and you using the wrong finger. Caresha, please.
This is chopsticks, baby. That's
I don't know what that is. And they do that because that's what the emoji is. There's an emoji.
Right. I know. Yeah, I saw that.
But that's not. That's why y'all also got to stay out of gay people business. No tea, no shade. So I'm sorry, like,
especially coming from Caresha that's go whip her son if he gay.
On my nerves. Yeah, like, it just kind of gets on my nerves, and like, this why y'all have to stay out of gay people business. Like, for real, like, because y'all fake in the business and y'all not even in the business enough to know that y'all using the wrong finger, and that pisses me off. But because this is a bonus episode and we not keeping y'all too long, we do need to get into the very important topic that we need to talk about, because we need to set a standard for what the season, hell. We need to set a standard for what the season is gonna, how we are gonna address certain things on Purse First moving forward. And so, Pierre, I'll give you the floor when it comes to Oh, Nika,
can I make an official announcement? Can I make an official announcement? I have officially, it is January. A few weeks ago, I officially gave up my Barb card. I am no longer a Barb. Do I still enjoy the music like everyone else? Yes. Do I still? Yes. But as a Barb, I'm no longer a Barb, and I think something is wrong.
Really? Oh my God.
I think something is really, really deeply wrong, and I hope we get to the root of it, and I hope it gets resolved in a healthy manner. But as far as being a stan for Nicki Minaj, not that she gives a fuck whether I'm a Barb or not, but yeah, I'm not standing, or it gets to a point where I'm just really tired, y'all.
And I think that, for me, maybe taking it a step further, I think that it's very important for us to just reaffirm that we don't fuck with that shit that she was talking about.
Yeah.
At all. That it's actually extremely dangerous. And I would like to go so far as to say that it's fucked up, because this is also the person whose stage name is Nicki Minaj, the person who pretended that she was bisexual for a long time. The person, while you talking about it's okay for boys to be boys, bitch, it's pictures of you looking like a boy standing in that stairwell. Let us never forget. Stud. And so, hey, back. Bitches will do anything for a little bit of something. And I just want to be clear. I actually don't think that Nicki Minaj is like suddenly pretending to be conservative for clout. I actually think that Nicki Minaj was always conservative. And I actually think that Nicki Minaj was pretending to be pro-gay.
I do too.
And I've always said this, pro-black women. I think that was always like pretend. She never had anything substantial to say about it. She never had any real analysis behind the shit. It was always just girls go to school. It was always just very surface level. I strongly encourage y'all to go back and listen to that episode where I had to acknowledge that Nicki Minaj is a bird and been a bird. That was like maybe a year and a half ago at this point. And so I actually think that, we are just seeing the real Nicki Minaj at this point. And you know what? I'm personally like, we're in an era right now where people are really just like kind of showing their hands, showing like where they stand on shit. And I appreciate that. Like,
Lizzo, go ahead. Because Lizzo just did an interview in which they asked her, what does she think about this Nicki Minaj crap? And Lizzo said, she's not surprised, but two, be prepared for more people to be doing this. She said people are about to start showing their hand, and you just cannot be surprised.
Because they're feeling safe to do so.
Yeah, yeah. I just think it's weird. I think she's very weird right now. I just don't know. I don't know if she's trying to get that man off parole.
And she can't. She can't, because he has state charges, not fed ones. So
it's just weird.
I think this is just who she is. Yeah. And so another one bites the dust. And so is this a situation, Pierre, where we,
Well, Cecily, here's the thing.
How do we handle people like this moving forward? Do we not mention them on the show? Like, you tell me what we do, because me personally, my faves, they don't never go this far. I never been in this, and that's the other thing I don't like too, is don't be trying to compare. Tell me, because Cardi said problematic things too.
No.
Not like this. Cardi ain't saying shit like that. So and that's
I've been going places calling Cardi the queen of rap. This is how pissed off everywhere I'm going. I'm like, can you play the queen of rap, Cardi B? But here's the thing, Cecily, as journalists, we gonna try to throw that up in there. March 26th.
Oh my God. First of all, ain't shit happening on March 26th but some old tweets. Girl. Pierre, don't piss me off about
that'll
March 26th.
Be perfect. Because I think it'll be our duty to talk about what happens on that day. That's the only thing. Anything else, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Cecily. That shit was weird. You know, I don't play about the trans community at all. That's when you lose me. It was just weird. It was just weird. It was just very weird. It's weird. Not even just her. That man's wife, he ain't even a skeleton yet. He still got skin and bones, skin and flesh.
Yeah.
That shit was weird. I'm just weirded out. I don't know. It's weird to see your idol like that. It's so weird. And you know what? I ain't gonna even say, but it's just weird to see your idol like that. Because I think it's a lot of people like that. And what I was just telling my friends, I think a lot of people are like that. It's just weird to see what makes people speak up. And this being Nicki Minaj, this is what gets her to. Nicki ain't never said nothing about George Floyd. Nicki ain't never said nothing about Breonna. Nicki ain't never said nothing about rights for women, rights for gays, rights for any. Nicki ain't said nothing about nothing. She's been neutral all the time. We ain't never knew her stance for any motherfucking thing. And for her to be so engaged in what is the cause she keeps trying to hide behind? The persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Which, okay, I get it, but I don't think it's weird. I don't think exactly, but I don't want to say I don't want to cross the lines. I know Christianity.
I encourage everyone to go and do their research because that claim has been fact checked for quite some time. That is a very questionable assertion. There is a lot of civil unrest that is happening in Nigeria that is impacting people of all faiths. What's happening in Nigeria is political. It is not a religion. Persecution.
But also, when did Onika get involved? When has her private
why is that
jet?
Your business?
When has her private jet landed in Nigeria where she's walking around? Like, when?
Nicki Minaj ain't got no damn private jet.
Yeah. Or Drake's. She borrows Drake's.
Yeah, she owns somebody else's private jet, though, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, just so to be clear where we stand, I just wanted to get it on record how Pierre was feeling about everything moving forward, child.
Thank you to everybody that reached out to me. It's been and giving me my space right now in these troubling times. For some reason, when this came out, everybody was like, "Hey, just trying to see where you at. I'm waiting on your input. Where is person?" I'm like, you know what? Why everybody trying to see my point of view? I don't have one. I'm just really disgusted. So.
And also, I just, as we know, the road to recovery is not always linear. And, we have to also hold Pierre in our hearts and accountable because his ass gonna try to backslide. Oh, let him like one of them songs on this. Oh, let's just say she do drop an album. Let him like one of these songs.
Everybody go get, T.S. Madison have given up for her on her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ain't no everybody.
Yeah. She needs to apologize.
She's not going to. I don't want her to apologize. First of all, she's not going to, and I don't want her to. I'm not she can apologize. I don't believe you. I'm so sorry. I just, if she apologized, that would actually be making it worse. Now is the time, Miss Onika. Stand on it. Go be a white woman. I don't know what else to tell you. Go. No, you gotta stand on this for a little bit. Because if you come out and apologize now, all that's telling me is that you a dumb bitch who didn't even bother to research before you went and got on them people's stage.
Which I think that's true.
Keep your apologies and shove them up your ass if I'm being honest.
I love it here.
So, yeah. Okay, real quick before we announce the official return date of Purse First for season 7, something really interesting happened with my fave, who is not affiliated with the conservative right, Megan Thee Stallion. She was talking, she put out on every platform, she was like, hotties, what do you want the next album to sound like? And I want y'all to be specific. And people was commenting oh, I want it to sound like this. And she was like, okay, but what does that mean? She actually was asking for very specific kind of opinions on what the hotties wanted to hear from her. And I thought that was interesting because I think that Megan has heard and is listening to the critique of her music and how it might maybe not feel like she's in the essence of Megan Thee Stallion anymore. And that excites me because I really, really hope that she listens. And I need her to listen to the OG fans. Do not listen to your new white gay fans. Okay. Listen. No, I'm so sorry, y'all. Like y'all get a couple of white gay boys in the fan club. And then y'all all of a sudden that become y'all focus group. You need to find the ghettoest bitch, the one that don't look shit like you. And figure out what she got to say about what the fuck the music's supposed to sound like. Because that's what, you get what I'm saying? I told her, I was like, I want you.
You talking about, I told her.
I was in the comments.
You was in the comments.
She said hotties. I said yes. The fuck? I know who I am, goddammit. She said hotties. I said yes. I said I wanted to sound like you and Lil Ju and DJ Chose. Lock yourself in that studio for 2 months, channeling the spirit of Miss Holly. May she rest in peace. Wow. And I said, and Juicy J can come for a weekend.
Oh.
That is what I want the music to sound like.
You trying to give us the album of the summer?
I don't want none of that rock and roll. I don't want no rock and roll shit. I don't want
we don't need Dua Lipa. We don't need no crying over niggas. No, keep Dua Lipa at home. Keep them pop hoes at home.
None of that. So, yeah. I'm excited for Cardi's tour to start. I feel like we're going to have a lot to talk about in the new season.
I'm going to wear my outfit, but I'm excited about it. But before we talk about Belcalis, another thing that Megan, which I'm so happy, and I've been tweeting about this, her Popeyes opened.
Yes, my bitch is an entrepreneur, okay?
She is a franchise owner, and y'all know real business shit really just likes, that's my pack. Like, I love shit like that. I always say shit like that. You cannot rap forever. Them music is not going to take you like for years to come. That, like, she just made sure she will always be rich. The girl owns
because I'm almost positive that she has equity in the parent company. Because if y'all have also peeped, she recently dropped a Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Dunkin' Donuts and Popeyes are owned by the same company. If y'all ever notice how it always sometimes be a Dunkin' Donuts and a Popeyes in the same building connected, because they owned by the same like parent company. I'm almost, and that's the difference between doing.
What did she get her degree in?
She got her degree in like healthcare administration. But I also think she also still has plans to open up senior citizens homes too. I think she wants to open up like a franchise, like she has like business savvy. And I do think that she's trying to set herself up to be rich, whether or not, I mean, and also if we just look at the state of what's going on with rap, I think that that's a smart move because
I think it's so smart. It means she is literally paying attention. She don't think she's bigger than the program. She dropping her song. She got her few fans. She getting her Grammy, but she like, oh bitch, I'm gonna look up and it's 10 years later and I still can't be shaking my ass.
Period. And also,
she's looking at the business. She's part of Rock Nation, so she's around those people.
I wrote an article on my Substack about how the Black Girl Magic era was dead. And what I was basically talking about was that this period of time, this like 10 years or so we had where Black women were considered like the epicenter of culture. Like, you know, we had on TV, we had Issa Rae, and we had all of our shows, our skills, our shots.
Ava
DuVernay. You know what I mean? Like there was just, obviously we had an amazing Black woman as the first lady. We had just everywhere. Teen Vogue was getting a Black editors, Elaine Welteroth, just every sector. We also had this big renaissance of female rap. We had
Black Girl Rock on beats.
Well, that kind of predated that, but yes. All of that is over. As the country has moved towards conservatism, what we're also seeing is that, like, I think the first sign of that is in how the tide changed on how we centered Black women in that. And you see it even in how, like, when them Kardashians start getting white boyfriends. I said, something's in the air. That Kylie got with Timothée Chalamet. How you go from Tyga and Travis Scott to Timothée Chalamet? When Kim Kardashian started dating Pete Davidson, I said, oh yeah. something's coming. They start unbigging them butts. Out of the girl, they start, get them lips start getting a little. Yeah, something was in the air. I saw it coming, but I say all this to say we also saw that in how female rappers are not able, I don't think we're gonna see another big cultural moment like WAP, right, for a long time from female rappers. First of all, hip hop itself is having a drastic decline. I think what we're gonna have is more Black cultural moments like Win Whammy, things like that. And so someone like Megan, who is paying attention to how quickly these tides can change, because I think she really came in on that peak and it has just gone downhill since then. I think she's extremely smart to be like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and use this money to diversify and figure out what's going to work and what's not. But with that being said, thank y'all for chit-chatting with us. Share a New Year's resolution with us in the comments. Tell us what y'all trying to get accomplished in the next year or so.
And what y'all want to hear from us this season.
Yes, let us know. I am excited about this season. I think that we also are gonna adapt to the changing landscape. And I think there might be a couple things that we start doing differently or incorporating into the show as well. And with that being said, season 7 of Purse First premieres on February 12th, 2026. So give us a few weeks and we will be right back in your ears. Thank y'all so much, per usual, for listening. We'll talk to y'all soon. We'll holla.